Good morning and welcome to ACC Student News.
The news students can use. I'm Kayla Lassiter.
And I'm Brendan Denani, and here are today's top stories.
The industrial accident that occurred on Friday at the Whiting BP Refinery Power Distribution Center left 4 workers injured. The extension of the workers' injuries is unknown at this time. The BP complex converts crude oil from Canada and Dakotas into gasoline that is sold in 7 states across the Midwest, and it is the largest in the Midwest. BP has not disclosed the details of the incident, but the company says 3 is more impact on the city beyond the city gates. Whiting Mayor Joe Stahira said that Whiting Fire Department was not called out. The refinery responded to the accident intentionally with their own fire department.
In Indiana, minors are required to wear helmets while on an ATV. There was a new law passed by Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb that requires anyone under the age of 18 to wear a helmet while they are on an ATV. The new statute also prohibits an adult who owns or otherwise possesses an ATV from allowing a child to operate or ride it without a helmet, even if the act is taking place on private property. Violators of this law can expect to be fined up to $500 once the law takes effect on July 1st.
Early Childhood is moving on in Skills USA. They have 5 state qualifiers that are going to nationals. They are attending nationals June 19th through the 23rd. Health did a great job at HOSA. To move on to nationals, they had to place 1st through 3rd against 48 states and 8 countries. They will have about 15 students going to nationals. They're attending nationals in Orlando on June 21st through the 25th. Congratulations to Serena Stefanovic on winning the 1st place in dental science, which earns her $12,000 scholarship last year and placed 6th internationally. This was definitely an improvement.
Indiana lawmakers have rejected a planned proposal to substitute for a hike in gas tax and a new vehicle registration fee. The General Assembly rejected the notion of spending the state's $2 billion budget reserve as an alternative. The previously approved plan that the General Assembly has opted for is a raise in gas tax by 10 cents per gallon and adding a vehicle registration fee. It is thought to be able to generate almost $5 billion in new funds for state and local road work in the next 7 years. The new tax and fee starts July 1st.
Lake Central High School is seeking $900,000. The money will be used to buy smart boards, Chromebooks, carts, and iPad carts to replace desktop computers. The board also approved changes in the middle school and high school handbooks to include vaping among the products prohibited on school grounds, along with tobacco products. Superintendent Lawrence Verico said that the percent loan will be paid in 5 years and will replace loan from about the same amount that is being paid off. Lake Central just recently took a loan from the remodeling and add on the school.
Early Wednesday morning, a 19-year-old former student of Portage High School entered the building behind a group of students that were buzzed in. He was carrying hundreds of rounds of ammunition, a ski mask, gloves, and binoculars. Although he was not armed with any weapons, further investigation revealed that dynamite and multiple guns were hidden at his grandmother's house. The cops were called to the school at approximately 10:30 a.m., where he was arrested for trespassing and public intoxication since he was under the influence of LSD, which is a potent psychoactive and hallucinogenic drug. Security is being reviewed.
Recently, people are posing as NIPSCO employees and are threatening customers in Northwest Indiana to shut off their services if the bills aren't paid immediately. Those that are involved in the scam have contacted at least 30 customers. These scammers tell the NIPSCO customers to go to CVS, purchase a prepaid card with a large amount of money, and call them back with the card number. NIPSCO reps have stressed that the company wouldn't ask a customer for a prepaid card for making payments. They also wouldn't call customers for payments. NIPSCO has 24-hour customer service line at 1-800-4NIPSCO.
Schools in Gary and Muncie will soon be taken over by the state of Indiana. The Senate passed a bill that allows state-appointed emergency managers to oversee the finances of certain school districts to balance their budget. The manager will be appointed soon, and Gary schools have an operating deficiency of $8.6 million and are $100 million in debt. Although some are hopeful about this bill being passed, only time will tell if it can fix the issues Gary and Muncie face. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining us at ACC Student News. I'm Brendan Denani.
I'm Kayla Lassiter, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And make sure to follow us on Twitter at ACC TV Hammond. Thank you.